Congratulations, Rahel and Nick, you both look amazing. Thank you, bridesmaids and groomsmen, for all the kindness and support you have given these two. I'd like to thank all the members of the families and friends for being here, and those that made long trips as well. My name's Franjo. I met Nick at Sacred Heart Intermediate. In year 7 in Mrs. Malloy's class. We can all agree it can be nervous starting at a new school. With new teachers, new subjects, new friends, and especially no girls. Sitting at my desk before orientation, I was lucky enough to be seated behind Nick. Before names were called out, he turned around, introduced himself, cracked a few jokes, and made me laugh, and I knew I would be friends for a long time. Nick, you're one of my best friends. You always call me and ask how I am. We talk about so many things, and you always listen and understand. Not only do you listen and understand, but as a close friend, you're loyal, reliable, and just a great friend. Aww. Just recently, you came to my aid with short notice and repaired a header tank. You replaced a ball cock that was leaking in my roof. What was special for me about this moment is he brought Rael along. But they also had plans that afternoon. Rahel, you hold a very special place in my friend's heart. And I know from everything I've experienced since Sacred Heart, he will not only care for you, but love and guide you endlessly. Congratulations to the newlyweds, and blessings to you all.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Zanita, and I'm truly honoured to stand here today as the maid of honour for my incredible sister. This week has taught me a lot about what it takes to pull off a wedding, and it truly takes a village. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you that has supported our family throughout this week. Back to the bride. Growing up with Rahel has been an incredible adventure, full of laughter, cherished moments, and a few epic boxing matches. One of which may or may not have resulted in a lost tooth, but I'll save that story for another night. Rahel is kind, resilient, and very hardworking. And if you've ever had the pleasure of trying her baking, you'll know she's quite the baker as well. Now her cooking? Let's just say I'm quite glad she's got Nick for that. From the beginning, Rahel has always been there for me. I still remember when Mum and Dad decided to pack up our family and move to Melbourne. I was just about to start year 1, and honestly, I was terrified of starting a new school in a new country. During those first few months, I spent every lunchtime hanging out with my big sister and her friends because I was so nervous to make friends of my own. Not once did she complain about having her little sister tagging along, and just like you were always there for me back then, I know that no matter what life throws at us, we'll always be there for each other. Fast forward to New Year's Eve 2018, Rahel meets Nick at a New Year's Eve party, and I'll take the credit for that because I was actually the one who organised for her to go. And the rest is history. Today we celebrate my sister finding her perfect match, and I couldn't be more excited for you both. Nick, you're a great addition to our family. You've embraced our culture with open arms, and something makes me think that you might have even been Indian in your past life. Witnessing the love you both have for each other is truly beautiful, and the connection that you both share is incredible. I have no doubt that you will both create a lifetime of joy and adventure together. And I can't wait to see you both growing old together and making me an auntie, hopefully very soon. I love you both, and here's to the beginning of forever.
Hi, hello. Just before I start on my speech, I'd like to just say that the bridal party looks amazing. Well, very nice, and Rahel looks beautiful, and Nick, very proud and happy to be with you. Nicola asked me about putting the word wallaby in, so there we go. I put the word wallaby in. Okay, I'll start on my speech. Kia ora. Hello, my name is Doug, if no one knows me. Nick's father with his mother Kate. We'd like to share our appreciation to everyone to be being here today to celebrate Nick and Rahel's special day. I've had pleasure of watching Nick growing up and helping him on his life's journey. He was always a good son, willing to help and quite talkative. When we went to Christchurch to meet some cousins, we were out for dinner and he was only 10 at the time. He would at times take over the conversation, bit of a chatterbox, and ask him to be quiet, you know. Then was the time when we came home from next door neighbour's place where he was playing with his friends Rudy and Hines. They were asking why he could not keep a secret. Nick's excuse was, I'm just like my father. That came out of left field. Thanks, Nick. It took me a while to live that one down. Kate never forgets life moments. I've been married for 40 years. I've had to be corrected for that, for as I got that wrong again. I'm reminded by Kate. And two things which I have learned in my married life is listen to your mother-in-law. Isn't that right, Janet? And a happy wife is a happy life.
Still learning.
I'd like to welcome Rahel to the family. When we first met her, and we thought what a lovely person she was, and how happy we are to see them so much as a partnership in love and always supporting each other, and for bringing a smile to my son's life, for which I'd like to say thank you. I would like to acknowledge Neil, Benita, Archie, and sister Sunita. What a great family they are, and what a lovely daughter they have raised, and for their continued support and love in Nick and Rahel's life together. I'd like to say to Nick's grandmother, Janet, is so happy to be here today to see one of her grandchildren married, and is overjoyed at her age to experience it. Isn't that right, Janet? My brother Mike and wife Sheila and Richard and Linda, who couldn't be here today, they wish to convey the best wishes for their future together, and also thank for the people that have travelled to be with us on this joyous occasion today. Ngā mihi nui. Nick, you have turned into a fine young man, and to see such happy with Rahel makes this a perfect day. I wish many happy days ahead, no matter where life takes you. You are an amazing son, and I'd like to be proud of the person you've become, and you have found someone who loves and supports you, and that is what is most important. I wish you and Rahel a lifetime of happiness, love and joy. Could you please stand for a toast? And to the bride and groom, Rahel and Nick.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who do not know me, I am Neil, the proud father of Rahel. Rahel, your wishes for a perfect wedding day has come to fruition today. Yes. You had the most beautiful wedding, and our Heavenly Father listened to all our prayers and blessed us with a beautiful weather, something which we all sort of long for, and today we have all sort of seen a beautiful weather witnessed by a beautiful wedding ceremony. Jen, you were incredible in terms of your the way how you orchestrated it, how you did the wedding ceremony, well done. I think I probably need to go back into my notes now because I think I'm losing it a bit. But commercial break, yeah. Indeed, it was a commercial break. Now, as I stand here tonight, watching my daughter Rahel embark on this beautiful journey with Nick, my heart is filled with overwhelming joy and a touch of nostalgia. Before I continue with my speech, I'd like to thank some special people who've been part of our lives and the manner in which we've all come together today. Nick and Rahel, firstly, you've done so well in terms of choosing a venue, organizing everything, ensuring that everything sort of went towards plan. Secondly, this celebration would not have occurred had it not been for these beautiful people like you who have all gathered here tonight. I'd especially like to mention my mum and my beautiful wife Benita, who's been behind the scenes trying to ensure that everything sort of went into plan. My beautiful aunties who came from Fiji and from Sydney and my uncle. Thank you. My nephews, their wives, right in that corner, man. You guys are incredible. My sisters-in-law from USA and also from Australia. Hey, well done. Thank you all for coming. I hope I haven't missed anyone, or if I do, I sincerely apologize for that. But hey, you guys been incredible. You guys been, like this thing would not have happened, or the blessings to the couple would not have happened without you coming to grace this special event. Now, Rahel, from the moment you came into our lives, you brought a light of joy that has grown brighter with time. Today, as I look at you, I see a woman who embodies grace, kindness, strength. And Rahel, you have been a source of strength for your mother and I. And seeing you so happy today fills our heart with immeasurable happiness. Nick, from the moment we first met you, it was clear you were someone special. Your love and respect for Rahel were evident, and it is still evident in every glance, every touch, and every word. You two both complement each other in the most wonderful ways together and make a truly remarkable couple. I've been married for 31 years, and marriage is a journey of growth, understanding, and compromise. It's all about cherishing each other's dreams and supporting each other's ambitions. As you embark on this journey together, remember to always communicate openly, to hold each other's times in times of joy, and to lean each other in times of challenge. To Rahel and Nick, may your life be filled with love and laughter. May you both build a home that is sanctuary of peace and understanding. And may you continue to grow in love and appreciation for one another with each passing day. Rahel, as your father, know that my love towards you has no bounds, okay? And it's same with Nick. Today, Nick, I gain you as a son, and I couldn't be more grateful. If we could all hold on to our glasses. So here's to a lifetime of happiness, adventure, and endless love. Please join me in raising your glasses to toast the lovely wedded couple.
Rahel, firstly, I would like to take a moment to appreciate how beautiful you look today. I mean, come on. I am the luckiest man to have such a caring and calm woman. And would like to thank my wife for helping bring this celebration today for all of us to enjoy. If you didn't know, we met at Hopper's. It's been said like 3 times. On New Year's Eve. And from the moment I saw you, I knew I had to get to know you more. But from the moment I thought you were the one was when you made me the best rocky road I have ever laid eyes on. It's almost like you knew a way to a man's heart. It's for his stomach. Thank you, Rahel. I am looking forward to sharing our future together. I would like to thank Mum and Dad, also known as Kate and Doug. You didn't know. For all the support over the years and for being there for me when I needed it the most. A fond memory of our family is our trip to the Gold Coast. When I was a child, heading to all the theme parks, even though I was scared of the Batman ride, and ran out crying. And I still hear the story come out at least once a year, so we can tick this year off. I would like to thank my mother and father-in-law for their blessings and support towards our wedding. I first met Benita and Neil at Delhi Heights 5 years ago, as Rahel and I were getting serious. I was a little nervous, and my first impression was that they picked an Indian restaurant to test if I like spicy Indian food. Well, end of story. Rahel and I are married now. So I must have liked it. I would like to thank my best man, Franyo. He's just right over there. For the years of friendship and being my fishing buddy. We've caught a few fish together. And my groomsmen, Sean and Cal. My fondest memory of Cal was when we were children at the Planetary Observatory. Cal said to me to ask a question, "Where is Uranus?" The observatory lady answered best she could, while about 50 odd children were all laughing. Thank you to everyone who have travelled from overseas to be here. And thank you, friends and family, for coming. We hope you are having a wonderful night.
Yes, it's my turn now. Right. Hi, everyone. I'm sure most of you know me, but for those who don't, I'm Rahel, the bride. Nick. Thank you for loving me unconditionally and for always supporting me and always being my constant source of joy and laughter. I'm so excited to start this new chapter of our lives together, and I know that anything is possible with you by my side. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank a few special people that have played a pivotal role in my life. Mum and Dad. I can't thank you enough for your love and support throughout the years. You've done everything that you could to give me a memorable childhood and have always guided me and supported me in achieving my dreams. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you both for helping me with planning and making tonight a success. I am so grateful to have you both as my parents, and I love you both very dearly. To Kate and Doug, today I have gained another set of parents. From the moment I first met you both, I felt very welcomed and accepted. Thank you for raising such a fine young man today that I am proud to call my husband. Nick is caring, he's hardworking and thoughtful, and that can only be a reflection of how you've brought him up. Thank you for opening your home to me and for welcoming me so warmly into your lives. I'm excited to officially become a part of your family. Archie, I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for me leading up to the wedding. You are like my second mum, and for that I am very blessed. And to my bridesmaids, I've known you girls for over a decade now, and I'm truly so blessed to have you stand by my side. Thank you for your wonderful contribution leading up towards the wedding. You have done a wonderful job in looking after me and curing my wedding nerves. A special thanks for Shweta for turning me into a beautiful bride. That's right, she's done all the makeup for tonight. And to my younger sister, Zanita, aka my maid of honor. Even though you are my younger sister, you've always been protective over me. We have come such a long way as sisters. We have fought, we have cried together, and have celebrated many milestones together. Thank you for being such an amazing sister. Lastly, this night wouldn't be half as special to Nick and I if we weren't surrounded by our close family and friends. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy lives to travel from near and far to join us on our wedding day. I'd like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my relatives who have traveled from America, Canada, Fiji, and Australia to be here today. Before I finish, I'd like to acknowledge a person that has gone above and beyond for me. She has done most things behind the scene and doesn't expect anything in return. Mum, thank you for being selfless, for always putting my happiness first, and always being available for all my bridal appointments. Mothers of the bride aren't celebrated enough, so instead of tossing my bouquet to all the single ladies out there, I'd like to dedicate it to you. So if you could come up and grab this beautiful bouquet. And I hope you guys are enjoying your night and there's still dessert. Please help yourselves to drinks and, Yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy a good night and see you guys on the dance floor.